on some Culture Fest. So if you want to hear some more great stories, I believe there's going to be some storytelling there and things like that. So come check that out. We can share the information on the MAST Facebook page that's out there. But tonight, sharing his story named Wow, please welcome to the MAST stage, Ron Skjong.
You have to fill in 2 minutes. I left my prop in the car because it was raining. I was not going to bring it in the rain. So.
Okay. Well, I will.
It'll be worthwhile.
It'll be worth it. So a photo that, or a picture that we didn't ever get to take, but that's burned in the mind of my partner here. I was in the other room. He was FaceTiming with his sister, and that's one of the ways that we communicate with our family members because they all live so far apart. She lives in Cincinnati, and she's got 2 little kids. We'll call them G and M. All right. So G is about 4 years old, and G's working on potty training. And so we were talking with them on the phone, and G says, I have to go to the bathroom, I have to go to the bathroom. So G runs off to the bathroom, and we're still FaceTiming, so we got the video, we can see everything that's happening, it's all these fun things, right? And the sister had flipped the camera around so that we could see baby M, because we wanted to see baby M, get to know her. And she'd forgotten that it was flipped around. So G comes running out of the bathroom and says, I would poop! And Mom says, all right, that's good, did you wipe? Yeah. Right? So she says, let me see. And she's forgotten that the camera's forward facing. So G promptly turns around and goes like this. Oh, geez. With nothing on his backside. She's like, good job, sweetie. And then she realizes the camera is forward facing. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. She's showing his whole backside off to everybody. And it's an incredible moment. And Ben's just laughing like crazy. It's hilarious. And I didn't get to see it, but I've heard that it was quite an elegant display. It's not my story necessarily, but I thought it was quite an interesting picture to be able to see there. So I think we have a prop now. Oh, he's got to clean his glasses too. Oh, that's so neat.
Thought it was not raining.
Is it still raining now?
Yes.
It looks like it's getting a little worse. I have a big umbrella if anybody needs to be walked to their vehicles after this. And to be clear, the umbrella is for MSU Mankato, and that's why it's purple and yellow. It is not a Vikings umbrella. I feel like it's important that I tell Ron that because I want to make sure that he knows what I'm doing. So,
Just go sit down. Well, I do appreciate being here. Yeah, a little pitch right at the beginning. I'm part of a group here in town called the Diversity Group. And our group consists of about 15 people. We cover about 7 different cultures. And this Friday night at the Schwann's parking lot, we are having a Culture Fest where we are going to have dancing, music, fashion show, food, kids activities. So come on down and join us. That'd be a good time to brush shoulders with other people. I truly believe that each and every one of us has a number of experiences in life where the only way you can describe it is by going, wow. We experience life, and Lloyd can certainly identify with what I'm going to say, through our 5 senses. Through our touch, taste, smell, sight, and hearing. And it's through those senses that we paint pictures in our minds that never go away, never do. I'm going to tell you about 2 things. One's right there on the table, and Lloyd, it's a bottle of wine. And the other is about a place northeast of here. I hope this is not forbidden. I'm actually holding the star there.
I'm not going to say no.
Good.
Carefully, you're going to tell her.
I enjoy wine. Very much so. Growing up, I consumed a little bit of Mogan David, which is Mogan David. And then I was lucky enough to spend 2 years in Germany when I was in the Navy. I was just another side of it. I was going through the postcards in here, and I'm walking along there, and I go, my God, I know that picture. It's Rothenburg. It's the church steeple in Rothenburg. I've been there. Beautiful little city. Anyway, when I got to Germany, I had tasted my first real wines, German Rieslings. Oh my God. I'm thinking Lloyd and I can have a chat about that. But they are fantastic. Then I got to the French Burgundies and you name it, Tempernios, some Greek wine that I still don't know how to pronounce, but they were fantastic. And it started a lifelong search for me to taste every dang wine I could possibly get a hold of. And so when I go through a store, I'm checking off the ones that I've already done, and then I see one that I haven't done, and I grab that puppy, because I just want to taste it. And it's in the taste that you experience not only the liquid, but you experience where it came from. It's called terroir. A few years ago, a number of years ago, I came across this wine. This is my wow wine. And Lloyd, it's a Chateau Saint Michel Cabernet Sauvignon. Columbia Valley, Washington. I told my kids it's the last thing I want to taste. I like it that much. The thing is, when the vintner puts this wine in the bottle, it smells a certain way and tastes a certain way. And there are very few times in life when you can taste something exactly like this. And Lloyd, I'm opening the bottle.
Yeah, I can tell that.
He knows that sound.
Yeah.
You want me to get some cups out?
Afterwards. What's the wow moment of this? When you pull the cork out of this bottle, there's an aroma that comes out of this bottle that's only there once. Because after that, the oxygen starts to mix with the wine and it changes the character of it. So this, wow, that's good stuff. That is good. The other wow moment has to do with a place northeast of here. A number of years ago, I was on my way to this place for the first time in my life. And so you'll catch on here in a minute. So I get on 23, go around Wilmer, through St. Cloud, away from the prairie at that time. Suddenly there are pine trees right next to the road, can't see much. Continue on until I get to 35W, turn north. Now you know where I'm going. Duluth. 75 miles up the road and I'm driving along. 75, it's already been 250 miles and you're going up and down the little rises and into the valleys and twists and turns. And then it happened. I came up over that little last rise in the road, and my God, there it was, Lake Superior. And it was a sunny day, hardly any breeze whatsoever, and the lake was just shimmering like that. And it went on forever, it seemed, until I couldn't see it anymore. But it stunned me, and all I could do was say, wow. And then I had to pay attention to my driving because I'm going 70 miles an hour. So that is a wow moment for me. Last week, it was my honor to go back to Duluth. A panel that I'm part of, we were presenting at a state association's annual conference in Duluth. And so again, 23 around Wilmer, through St. Cloud, pine trees, connect to 35, going north. Now I know what's coming, okay? I know it. But you wait for it, and going up and down little hills again, and then go up the hill, and there it is again. And it's just, all I can do is say, wow, when I see that. I'm a landlubber. You know, I've seen a few things. I've seen the Matterhorn, been up there, I've seen the oceans, I've seen the wonders of Greece and all that, but that lake, that's amazing, simply amazing to me, and the only way I can explain it is wow. Just like every time I pull a cork on this, on any bottle of wine actually, it is an absolute wow moment. It's something you never experience again in your life. And it's vividly implanted in our memory. It's something that I will never forget. And it's once in a lifetime. We have these moments, these wow moments in life, these wonderful times when we have these friendly spiders. I'm with you, by the way. And Lloyd, I grew up with a white lab named Duchess.
Did you?
Yeah, so I can relate to the feeling that you have about that. Not, I can't the way you do. That's impossible because we're too different.
Yeah, you relate the way I do.
Yeah, it was. She was a great dog, a very wonderful, wonderful dog. I had a Ford Econoline then.
Also good.
Yeah.
Classic.
No, much cheaper than the one you're talking about. But, you know, it's these images that we form as we go through life that stick with us. And they come through our senses, every one of them. And so it has been a real pleasure to stand here and just relate to you a couple of my wow moments in life. And I'm sure if I asked the two ladies there, you'd have wow moments too.